Today was a good practice. We're out there in pads. That's by design. We want to do pads today to stay pad ready, keep our pads down. And I thought our guys did a nice job of thudding the ball carriers running through tackles, thuds. And I thought we stayed pad ready today. So that's an important part. That's what we talked about as a group going out there. I know it's a hard day. It's a hard day for the guys because a lot of things are going on, right? We're getting guys are leaving the building, guys are coming into the building, so it's a little bit of a hard day for everybody. So I told them that, and we have no night meetings today, so we're squared away with that. So, but overall, good situations. We had 2-point plays, 2-minute plays. It was good operation. I thought the guys really did a good job of focusing on their job with all the other stuff going on around them. So that was good. And obviously, you guys know we signed and acquired, claimed 6 guys today. 4 on defense, 2 on offense. Pieces that we feel that could help us, and that's why we claimed them. So it's you can get some really good players off of there. We have done that in the past. We've had starters, Pro Bowl players come off of that claim, and we're excited about the guys we have, and they're our kind of guys. So we're looking forward to getting those guys in here. They'll be in here as soon as possible in the next couple of days, and we'll get them going. And really, it's up for the coach at that position to get those guys ready in terms of our style and how we do things. Certainly, they're going to teach them the fundamentals, their position, teach them to what to do, how to do it. But the most important part is our style and how we practice and how we go about our business. And that'll be my job and the position coach's job to get those guys up to speed, because it will be the hardest thing that they ever do once they come into our club. So we got to make sure we're squared away with the how we do stuff. With that, I'll open up to questions.
What do you know about Alex Leatherwood?
Yeah, so just what we've studied. We studied him on tape. We looked at him. Some guys have been with him. Guys that were in Vegas last year. We have a couple coaches on our staff. Of course, I know Coach Marinelli used that as a resource. So and we got nothing but good reports, and we're excited to have him. And we'll see where he goes from here. It's a clean slate. It's a fresh start for him. And we'll see where we start him at. Again, we're not going to disclose that right now. I'm still working with the coaches on that. But it's a clean slate and a fresh start for him.
When you watch the film, what do you like about Alex's game?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that, when you look at him is, that stands out would be number one is run blocking. His run blocking is really good. He's got good balance when it comes to that. He can stick and stay on guys. Yeah, that's what we like about him the most right now. And he's going to develop his game. He's a young player. He's a young player, and we got some really good coaches, to help him. Chris Morgan's one of the best line coaches in the NFL, and we're excited to have those guys paired up together.
Were you guys surprised by that he was available?
Yeah, we were actually. You sit there and look at it. We were surprised he was available for sure.
Man, with Armon Watts, what do you like about his skill set in terms of what you guys want to do up front?
Yeah, just an athlete. He's an athlete that stays on his feet. He's got really good rush ability, which is what we're looking for in there. But he's also got good anchor to stay in there and anchor the point. So I think that he's a really good addition, and we're excited to get him, and we're excited to work with him in his pass rush and even to get better. And learn our style and he's played in similar styles to ours, so it won't be a big conversion for him.
Can you get Brisker kind of back into the swing of things, and what are you expecting? How quickly are we looking at a potential Week 1 starter?
Yeah, he was back there today, moving around, looked good. I thought he was, I thought he executed well today. Did mostly individual, had a couple reps there, but yeah, he's looking right on track for that.
When a rookie misses time, is it any more difficult? Is the hill any higher to climb? Especially when I think you're expecting him to be a starter. It's a lot. It seems like there'd be a lot on his plate in the next.
Yeah, I mean, there's on all rookies. There's going to be a lot on their plate. It's for them to be able to come and execute day one. It's going to be a lot for those guys, and they got to really focus and hone in. And he's doing that. He's doing a really good job of that.
Matt, can you clarify? Is Tajay Sharp done for the year? We know.
Yes, Tajay Sharp is done for the year. Yep.
And with N'Keal Harry not going on IR, do you anticipate that he'll be back within that 4-game time?
That one there I won't answer. I don't know that yet because I don't have the answer for that.
What was Sharp's injury?
Sharp was a rib. Yep.
As you're like a week out from truly starting Week 1 prep and you're adding all these players and moving things around, what are the challenges for you as a head coach?
Yeah, just trying to find the right balance, in terms of the rep counts of what, who's going to start, then who's going to play in the game, and then where we're going to use them, where we're going to utilize a man's skill inside the scheme to help us, be successful. And that's really the who's covering who, when, who's running what route against who and when. So those are all important things that we take into account as we start to hone in the game plan. So and we do that every week, but we're trying to figure that out right now as we go.
Matt, who's your big waiver claim story? Those guys always seem on the outside, they're on the fringe of the roster, and they don't really end up not mattering. Well, what's your
Yeah, Kenny. I would say Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore, the nickel at Indianapolis, is a fabulous human being. First of all, he brings energy. He's made it to the Pro Bowl last year. Probably one of the best nickels in ball, and one of the best people you ever meet. So he's pretty special.
Is it one of the guys you had targeted or were surprised to see, or what were the mechanics of it?
Yeah, I don't know if we were surprised to see him at that point, but he developed and really worked hard into the player that he is today.
What do you know about Sterling Weatherford? Reports on him?
Yeah, Sterling's going to be a good addition. He's the kind of guy we're looking for. He's got speed, he's got size, he's got length, and he's going to be competing in that room, in the linebacker room. So we're excited to get him for sure. Yep.
Matt, I know you said you didn't know where Leatherwood's going to play inside or out, but how successful Tevin's been transitioning outside to in with Chris Morgan's help play into your guys' decision to just take that shot on Alex, not knowing where he's going to play?
Yeah, I think it just shows that we can don't ever give up on a guy, and always keep the door open for him and keep teaching him, keep coaching him, keep teaching him, keep believing in him, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to encourage the guys along the way. There's a lot of adversity in football. We're here to challenge them, and that's what Simo does. He does that, and his meetings are awesome. They're open forum meetings, guys. Veterans helping younger players, he's helping the younger guys, and that's why you see the development in there as we've seen, at guard, at left tackle, all the way across the board, and we're going to continue to see that because he's a good teacher.
With Lucas Patrick, we've seen him out there. He hasn't obviously had pads on or anything. When do you anticipate will he be back next week to get ready for week one?
We're still looking at that. That's our anticipation that he is potentially able to do that, but we don't have that answer yet. We're pushing for that. We're hoping for that, and we'll see where it goes.
And of all these rookies and all these young first-year players you have, who was the biggest surprise to you? Like when you look, I'm sure you have, just like anyone else, a sense of anticipation of who can make it and who probably might not. Who really surprised you? Who opened your eyes that really earned that spot? From coming from a lower standing.
I don't know. There's so many good ones. I know our first draft picks, those guys, those guys obviously stand out to me more than anybody. I would say I'm really pleased with all three of those guys.